Sometimes people ask us if having gay parents has affected us. Absolutely. Having gay parents has helped me become kinder and more understanding for all marginalized people, because I understand what it's like when your family is invisible.
I don't think if I had straight parents that I would buy CoverGirl makeup exclusively out of loyalty and gratitude for their hiring Ellen DeGeneres. And I also don't think that I would have seen nearly every movie with a gay protagonist from I Love You Philip Morris to Philadelphia. Not at all because my parents wanted me to, but because when it is so hard to find families like yours, you seek out every single representation that you can find.
Kentucky is a lot more of an open-minded state than you would expect and give it credit for, but it still is especially hard to have openly gay parents here. Like, one time in 3rd grade, a girl's parents were going through a divorce, and I was trying to comfort her, and she said, "Tegan, you don't even have a dad. You would not understand." I remember being in 6th grade and going to a public middle school and hearing kids say, "That's so gay." What does that mean?
I used to say my parents instead of my mom's because I was so afraid of people finding out. I remember in 7th grade I heard 2 girls say, maybe gay people should be able to get married, but they definitely shouldn't be able to have kids. And I just stood there, frozen, so badly wanting to escape, but I couldn't. I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say anything, and I've always been ashamed of that. But in high school, when I heard another girl say, "I don't judge gay people on earth because God will punish them in hell," that time I said something.
Oftentimes, growing up, I was only one of my friends whose parents were still together, and I would think, what is the sanctity of marriage that my parents are such a threat to?
Tomorrow I could marry a stranger, divorce my first husband after 72 days like Kim Kardashian, and then get married 5 more times after that like both my straight grandmother and straight grandfather did.
But our moms, who have been together for 23 years, engaged for 19, who have built a life together and raised 3 children together, they can't get married.
Our country is closer to full equality than we've ever been.
But close isn't good enough. It's not good enough for over 1,000 gay children who commit suicide every year, some of them even younger than I am.
It's not good enough for my parents who are denied every single insurance and tax benefit that married couples get. Aflac has told them that even if they could get legally married, their company still wouldn't recognize it.
It's not good enough for kids like my sisters and me, who sometimes stay silent not because we are wrong, but because we are afraid.
This is us breaking our silence.
I have never suffered from having gay parents. I have only suffered because I live in a nation that does not always live up to its own self-evident truths.
I grew up in a world where my parents were treated as second-class citizens. I refuse to let my best friend's children grow up in a world where their dads are.